Hello, we're the PNC Newsgirls, Mia
and Maya, reading the news 6 days a week because you're too lazy.
Monday, August 7th, 2023.
Okay. Marxism, whose final objective was, is, and will continue to be the destruction of all non-Jewish national states, had to witness in those days of July 1914 how the German working classes, which it had been ensnaring, were aroused by the national spirit and rapidly ranged themselves on the side of the fatherland. Adolf Hitler. I was doing so good.
You were doing so good, and then you just lagged.
And then on the side just killed me.
You literally lagged in real life. Alright, quick column. Why is America's woke left silent over blockbuster child sex trafficking film? At a time when the question of sexual misconduct inside the entertainment industry continues to grab headlines, as witnessed by the #MeToo movement, Hollywood's indifference and even aversion to the subject of pedophilia and child sex trafficking is strange to say the least. After all, as the cinematic biopsy rightly reveals, there are more people enslaved now by sex trafficking than there were when slavery was legal. And when allegations of sexual abuse committed by Hollywood bigwigs amongst consenting adults is highly disturbing, even the hint that America's leading industry could be defending or even participating in child sex trafficking seriously challenges the limits of moral acceptability.
So you're telling me you can read that entire thing without a singular mistake, but I can't say on the side.
I think you did really good there.
Yeah.
Although I think the best I've ever done. So props to
me.
And
I still can't say on the side.
You got it.
Finally. Okay. Rabbi Thaw. Thou.
I'd probably say Thou.
Rabbi Thou.
Yeah, Rabbi Thou.
That sounds dumb. Anyway. Calls on followers to wage war on Israel's LGBT community. The 90-page book titled On Dealing with Postmodernized and Breaking Free of Its Shackles was published recently by the Hussein Yeshu, publisher of, I don't know. The Yeshiva Har Yam, I'm done. Okay. I have the one with all the hard names.
Yep. Musk to live stream fight with Zuckerberg on Twitter. Isn't it X now? I thought it was X, not Twitter.
Are they still doing like a physical fight?
Yes. I'm having a pretty hard understanding how Elon Musk has any chance at all here, retweeters. Elon Musk said in a social media post that his supposed cage fight with the Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg could be live streamed on social media platform X, formerly known as Twitter. The social media Mongols have been egging each other into a mixed martial arts cage match in Las Vegas since June.
So they're actually fighting.
Nice.
I
want to watch that.
I wonder who wins.
I have no idea.
Alright. Pfizer loses $144 billion in value as Americans move on from COVID treatment and drugs. I have a seed stuck in my throat.
A seed?
Well, yeah, I'm drinking a shake. There's like blackberry seeds and stuff in there.
Oh, okay.
I got stuck in my throat and I was dying, so.
Got it. Choking on a single seed.
Pfizer has lost $88 billion in market share and $144 billion in value since its market peak in just 1 year as the drug maker suffers a major hangover from the success of its COVID vaccine. The pharmaceutical giant enjoyed a record $100 billion in sales last year, powered by its COVID vaccine and drug.
Alright, on to the poll column. U.S. scientists repeat fusion ignition breakthrough for second time. U.S. scientists have achieved net energy gain in a fusion reaction for the second time since December, the Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory said on Sunday. Scientists at the California-based lab repeated the fusion ignition breakthrough in an experiment in the National Ignition Facility, NIF, on July 30th that produced a higher energy yield than in December, a Lawrence Livermore spokesperson said.
Okay.
Lawrence Livermore sounds weird.
It
I don't know why it just does.
It does. Okay. Mitch McConnell endures 5-minute heckling? What is that?
I'm not entirely sure.
What's that? During speech, retire and ditch Mitch chants overpower the senator's address. It was really hard to say this little bit here.
Yeah.
Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell was interrupted and heckled for 5 straight minutes during his speech in his home state at the St. Jerome Fancy Farm Picnic on Saturday, a premier political event in Kentucky. How do you say that?
What? Dissenting,
I guess. Voices underscored the sentiment that McConnell, at 81 years old and with nearly 4 decades of federal service, is more of a representative of Washington's political swamp than the average American he's supposed to represent.
Okay. Elon Musk vows to pay for ex-users to sue their boss if they are unfairly treated by their employer for posting or liking something on social media site.
That's funny.
It's all Elon Musk.
That's funny.
Let's say Elon Musk today. If you were unfairly treated by your employer due to posting or liking something on this platform, we will fund your legal bill, Musk said. No limit, please let us know. Many times people have been fired for liking or otherwise appearing to endorse a tweet by liking or retweeting it, or an account just by following it.
Interesting.
Okay.
Okay. At least 57 swimmers fall ill in UK
Triathlon
competition. The UK Health Security Agency said this weekend that it was investigating the possible cause of the outbreak and will be asking those affected to complete a questionnaire and provide a sample for testing. Routine tests carried out by the Environment Agency at Rocker in late July, days before the competition, found high levels of E. coli bacteria in the water.
Okay. The war on truth. There is an all-out, no-holds-barred war on truth occurring now, and we here in America are on its front lines, whether some of us know it or not. If we lose this war, there can be no recovery, no return. That statement is not hyperbole, nor is it born of ignorance or undue pessimism.
I know that's serious, but I kind of want to laugh.
Yeah.
I always laugh at serious things.
Yeah. Coping with pessimism.
Yes, clearly. My voice. Okay. My voice.
Just talk. It's not that hard.
My voice keeps cracking. Dungeons & Dragons tells illustrators to stop using AI to generate artwork for fantasy franchise.
Why not? There's no reason not to.
Because it's running artists out of business.
They didn't have business to begin with.
The Dungeons & Dragons role-playing game franchise says it won't allow artists to use artificial intelligence technology to draw casts of its sorcerers, druids, and other characters and scenery. Why specifically sorcerers and druids, though?
No, just other characters. They just put those ones for example, because those might be one of the more common ones to be done.
I guess. D&D are supposed to be I don't know how you say that word. Fanciful?
Fanciful.
But at least one axe-wielding giant seemed too weird for some fans, leading them to take social media to question if it was human-made.
Alright, Texas researchers invent a new cup that purifies water contaminated during natural disasters. Researchers tested a 3D printed prototype of the device by cleaning 2 to 3 ounce samples of water from a creek in Austin. Their experiments showed that the device was able to clean 99.997% of E. coli bacteria from the water within approximately 20 minutes. The cup-like device purifies water by using electricity. Once water is poured into the device, electricity is run through a foam-encased, branched electrode inside.
Interesting. But who needs this?
In Florida.
Florida.
Alright, we'll kick them.
Okay. Wild brawl breaks out in Alabama dock among dozens of people caught on video. WWE style mayhem. I don't know how you say that.
What?
First word.
Oh, Montgomery? Montgomery. I don't know.
But there's no R, so it'd be Montgomery.
Oh, maybe it's Montgomery? I don't know, man.
I don't know. Police have issued 4 active warrants as of Sunday, and more will likely follow as they review videos posted to X, formerly known as Twitter, local NBC affiliate station WSFA reported. I like how everything says X, formerly known as Twitter.
Just in case you haven't heard yet, but I'm pretty sure everybody and their grandma knows.
Again, why did he kill the Twitter bird?
O'Shea Sibley murder. Media paint New York dancer as victim of homophobia without mentioning Muslim suspect. Corporate journalists are fixated on the murder of O'Shea Sibley, a 28-year-old professional dancer, to feed a narrative of growing anti-LGBTQ extremism in the U.S., while hiding the fact that the accused killer is reportedly a Muslim teen. Yeah. Yeah, you thought you could hide that.
We know everything. That's a lie, but what? Okay. Shocking video. Gun-strapping kids roam Grand Theft Auto style around St. Louis suburb. Kids with guns?
Yes.
Don't give children guns. It's never a good idea. A disturbing pattern of out-of-control kids being observed instead of overserved? What is that word?
I don't know.
Is that supposed to be observed?
I think it is. I think it's just a terrible misspelling of observed.
No, they're just typoed. They're just typoed. B and V are right next to each other.
Yeah.
In several U.S. cities. This might result from progressive leadership in City Halls failing to enforce law and order when supporting disastrous defund the police efforts that have been transformed city streets into war zones in a few short years. The latest example of this chaos comes from an inner ring suburb of the city of St. Louis in St. Louis County, Missouri. So children with guns.
Yep. Alright, thousands in Nigeria rally in support of coup leaders. The stadium named after Sini Konchi, who led Nigeria's first coup d'etat in 1974, was almost full and the atmosphere was festive. General Mohammed... Why is it all Mohammed?
I just want to know, is Mohammed the only name they could think of? It's like naming your dog T-Bone. It's overused. Stop.
I don't think I say T-Bone very often.
Yeah, that's because it finally died out.
Okay. General Mohammed Toumba, one of CNSP's leaders, denounced in a speech those lurking in the shadows who were plotting subversion against the forward march of Niger. We are aware of their
Machiavellia
plan, said Toumba.
And more names that are overused for dogs, like Clover, Lucky, Spot.
Yes, I get it.
Like,
okay, just continue on.
You don't have to name every spotted animal Spot. You don't have to name everybody Mohammed. Anyway, war crime column. Tucker interviews Andrew Tate's brother after house arrest release. Tate said rather than condemning his arrest, he's angry about the two girls who had been placed behind bars for charges not pertaining... Is that pertaining?
Pertaining.
To...
What?
I don't know what I'm going to say there. Pertaining to adult things.
Oh!
Or criminal gang activity. Tate said human trafficking is a very loose law, which lacks a true definition in Romania. In case you couldn't hear, there's crickets in the background.
Hey, oh my gosh, what's another name?
Chandrayaan!
Chandrayaan 3 closes in on moon. ISRO releases visuals during lunar orbit insertion. Till August 17th, there will be 3 more moon-bound maneuvers before the landing module breaking away from the propulsion module. According to the ISRO, deorbiting maneuvers will carried out on the lander before the final descent on the moon.
Please proofread these.
Please.
Okay. Japan ignores U.S. role on Hiroshima bombing anniversary.
Hiroshima,
thank you. I didn't recognize it, so I just kind of guessed.
Okay.
Japanese officials have marked the 78th anniversary of the nuclear bombing off Hiroshima, without naming the U.S. as the country responsible. Despite Washington carrying out the carrying out the only two offensive uses of nuclear weapons in history, they chose to instead condemn Russia for its supposed nuclear threat.
Oh my goodness. Clown World. Stockton police opened an investigation into 7-Eleven staff for assault after they beat the shoplifter who threatened to shoot them. However, the story takes an absurd turn as the police have now launched an investigation into the actions of these workers who was trying to defend the store.
Proving it!
According to an update from the Stockton police, the same 7-Eleven location has reported 2 other similar robbery incidents involving the same suspect in the days preceding the assault, according to a website.
KCRA.com.
Yeah. Alright, that is all. Thank you for listening to Mia.
And Maya, read the Poland Central homepage. Do all the good things.
Go back tomorrow for more segregated news.